Wow, Quake is back. Quake is back stronger than ever before. Call of the Void, my dear broskis, blends Quake 1 and Quake 2 into the same universe, much like the mod Bloom does with Doom and Blood. And it does it in a way that will make you feel nostalgia, excitement and curiosity in a way that you haven't felt in some time. And my name is good old Papa Slim, and my bloody mission here is to turn this channel into a very relatable, cozy and nice place to hang in. And of course a way for you to discover the first-person shooters out of the first-person shooters. For you see, every day I dig them out, and I show them to you so you don't have to do the digging, but only the enjoying. And of course that includes mods from Quake, Half-Life and Doom. And today we're visiting the Quake mod scene. Let's go. Call of the Void is set to release on the 12th of September on the Brutal Indies Unleashed showcase that is live on this very channel on the same date. It's been developed by Rest in Pixels team, and this is their first release. However, Rest in Pixels consists of experienced modders and game developers. It will be available through ModDB and through GOG. But to play it, you will need the Quake 2 Remaster by Night Dive Studios. But once you have that Quake 2 Remaster and the 12th has struck, you're ready to download it, and to actually install it, all you have to do is read the README file inside of the download that you downloaded. If you do that, anyone can set this mod up. It is that simple.
Now following the events of Call of the Machine,
which is the new expansion that we got from the Quake 2 Remaster done by Machine Games.
The machine was left trapped in the void, a dimension between worlds, isolated from time and space, with no way back to his own reality. He drifts in the darkness until he's contacted by an ancient consciousness, one of the Vadrigar, gods of Arena Eternal. The Vadrigar reveals that the Stroggs interposed defeat dimensional explorations, having imprisoned fellow Vadrigar once defeated by Immortal and other creatures from the Dreamlands, using them as raw material. Through their biomechanical technology, the Stroggs have begun creating a new army of hybrids, demons enhanced with implants, gods turned into living generators, ogres fused with precision weaponry. Their goal is clear: to resume the war against humanity, this time with an impossible legion. This profanity is not only a threat, but a direct offense to all of the opposing factions among the Vadrigar. They cannot intervene directly, but they can use the machine as their instrument of retribution.
And in exchange for being freed from the void and return to his own dimensions, he accepts one final mission. Travel to the convergent dimension forged by Strogg technology, where the times and realms of Quake 1 and Quake 2 are merging, and destroy the hybrid army before it can evade human reality. Now I really do wish that this rather awesome story was more present inside of the mod as we play it. There is a lot of environmental storytelling as to what is going on and how each objective affects the world around you, but not as much as I would have seen in the grand scheme of the story. I'd love for some more voice acting or events between the levels, which, I mean, honestly, it is fine as it is, but since it is so bloody good and interesting, I just want more of the cookie. Now, gameplay-wise, we have 5 new missions that are quite big. They're not massive. I've played way bigger maps than this, but we got 5 pretty damn big levels. We have 2 new bosses, 18 brand new monsters that are hybrids from Quake 1 and Quake 2, and they are extremely well done. Now when it comes to the levels, it's fairly standard. They try to mix it up a little bit by, instead of finding keys, you find diskettes that you have to put in computers and so on, but technically they're colored keys. We traverse these 5 brand new levels, we kill all of these brand new 18 monsters, and we get put through a very good challenge with the 2 new bosses as well. It might not sound like a whooping lot to a lot of you, but these 5 levels, they are very, very well done. Not once, not even in the later levels, did I have a hard time to actually navigate through them. And that says quite a lot for me. And why? Well, simply because the visual guidance of where to go was so well done. If you just follow the simple rule of follow where the monsters are, you will get through this easy peasy. There are a lot of backtracking in almost all of the levels. You know, you have to find that, and that means that you unlock that, which was at the start of the level. Almost a little bit Metroidvanian in a sense. But as I said, I had no troubles with navigating through it. But the visual aspect, the feelings that these levels bring forth, oh my god, how it blends Quake 1 and Quake 2 is on a level that, like, it's like the most awesome of artists have done this, has imagined this and put it into a game. It is so well done. It's hard to tell with words. It's really something that you have to experience. What I'm trying to say is that the level design is really well done, especially when it comes to its visuals, how it blends Quake 1 and Quake 2. It really brought forth some feelings that, like, oh, it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. You know, that kind of feeling. Now the enemies, they are, at first glance, I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool, yeah. This is gonna be fun, killing them, seeing what kind of new attacks they have, what kind of new move patterns they have, because they all have brand new stuff when it comes to everything, both visuals, behavior, attacks, so on and so forth. But it was amped up so much by, again, the levels, because you can see how they are put together, how the metal pieces are fused together with the Strogg. It's so freaking cool to see, which really somehow amps it up and just makes it feel even more special. Overall though, I think that it was a good challenge. Like, the new enemies, they're hard, they're not easy, but they're not unfair hard. Some of them actually feel like aimbots, because they have a precision like a aimbot. They don't miss, and they shoot a laser, which is, I mean, you can't avoid it. The only way to avoid it is to put a wall between you and that laser. So that one is a little bit unfair, but other than that, I think they're all fair. They put up a good challenge, and I played on normal. I think I died twice, 3 times maybe. You can of course save whenever you want to. So if I would to replay it, I would definitely go with hard. That would have been more fun. And I did dibble dabble in the first level on hard, and I can say that it was really, really fun. So I actually recommend playing on hard. But just remember that you can quick save whenever you want to. Now the bosses, I'm not going to spoil them for you, but I can say that they are very good, especially the second one. It's a really damn good fight. It's a fun fight. It's got mechanics that I didn't expect it to have. Now, weapon-wise, unfortunately, we only have the Quake 2 roster of weapons. I would really, really have liked to see something new here, something fused together with Quake 1 and Quake 2. That would have been so cool. Maybe for the next mod. But right now, we only have the Quake 2 roster of weapons. Music-wise, we have a brand new soundtrack, and it kicks ass. It's really damn good. It's a really good soundtrack. Unfortunately, I cannot remember in my head now who made the music. It doesn't say on their ModDB page, but it does say in the end credits of the game. I hope I recorded that. If I did, I'm gonna put it up on screen right now. But the music is really good. Fits perfectly in, and it kind of feels like it is dynamic. Amps up when it needs amping up, and it amps down when it needs amping down. And of course, the same goes with the presentation. This is a work of art, and it really, really feels when you play it. Especially if you have played Quake 1 and Quake 2 prior to playing this mod. And since this is a follow-up to Call of the Machine, I actually recommend playing that brand new expansion from Machine Games before jumping into this one. It will give you the optimal experience, especially when it comes to the story and connecting everything. So for a 100% free mod, yeah, I definitely recommend this. It was one hell of a good time, and I could easily play it again on hard. Easily. I wouldn't be bored at all. You might even be wondering how long did it take to finish it. Well, it actually didn't take too long. I think it took me about maybe 3.5 hours to finish it. Not much more than that. To me, that was perfect actually. I really liked the more tighter, higher quality experience like that. To me, that was just perfect. But now you know. And broskis, if you have any questions regarding the mod, please drop a comment down below. And if you want more awesome mods, more amazing first-person shooters where this old gamer dad just speaks from his heart what he thinks about the games, well, hit that like and subscribe. And Papa Slim, he will see you in the next one. Over and out.